What's up YouTube, Dimix here today, here to talk about the Gears of War 4 beta. I'm giving you guys my impressions, what I liked about the beta, what I disliked. Overall, I think this beta is pretty good. It's solid, you know. I kind of wish there was more game modes, like say King of the Hill, but because honestly, I'm not a big fan of that dodgeball game mode. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like it. It's just having to wait to respawn for my teammates to get a kill. It's just like, I don't feel like waiting that long, so I just stick to TDM, and they introduce a rank system similar to Halo 5, where you're put into a certain division after a certain amount of games, where it's got bronze, silver, gold, onyx, and diamond, which is quite interesting. It's definitely an interesting aspect. I think it's a great way of separating players of skill level, but hopefully there are playlists that are more, just whatever, social playlists. That would be quite nice. The maps are good. Dam, Foundation, and Harbor, I believe, they're all symmetrical. There's not one dominant side like how it should be in all the Gears of War games. It doesn't play like Judgment at all. It plays more like a real Gears of War game, so that's a plus. Definitely enjoy the weapon, the new weapon, the drop shot, which took some time getting used to, but then once I figured it out, I was like, yeah, this is a amazing weapon. You can definitely get multi kills easily with this weapon. I don't know if it's because maybe they need to fix the blast radius, because the boom shot also does some damage as well. But yeah, I'm really liking this game so far from what they've shown us. And people need to stop complaining about the graphics, because the graphics, they're actually not that bad. But of course, this isn't the finished build. I'm pretty sure the graphics are going to look 10 times better when the game releases in October. So people need to stop complaining about that aspect and just enjoy the beta for what it is. So yeah, overall, the negatives of this game, I feel like the movement is not as clean as it should be. I kind of wish the movement was more like Gears of War 3. It feels more like Gears of War 2. I don't know. It's a little bit sluggish in my opinion. I think the hit detection is actually a bit off when it comes to like sniping or the torque bow or something like that, but I could be wrong about that. Everything else it's just great. I'm really enjoying this beta. I like the character models. Some of the characters are quite interesting. I feel like you're playing as most of the outsiders, not part of the full main COG civilizations. And the Swarm looked pretty badass. I still wish you could have some character customization with your soldier in the game, but apparently that's not going to be the case in Gears of War 4. But that's okay. I can live with that. But let me just guys think in the comments down below. Are you guys enjoying the Gears of War 4 beta like I am, or is it not what you expected? You want more game modes? I definitely go for some more game modes. So maybe some more power weapons. Maybe not a new map, but maybe some new game modes and some new power weapons to play around with. I definitely enjoy that aspect. I kind of wish they teased a little bit more of what's in store for Gears of War 4, but I guess they're keeping it on the down low. Maybe they'll save it all for E3. I'm really hyped for that, and it's got me interested in the campaign even more, knowing where the Swarm's origin comes from. And they brought that, and then the hammer burst. On another note, it's a burst rifle again, so I don't know. I feel like the hammer burst is kind of weak, but then again, maybe I just suck with it. I don't know, but you guys may feel differently. I like the executions. They play out like Gears of War 3. You can do a lot of nice little executions. And I have yet to execute the combat knife stab in the head. It's really tough because people know about that, so they're like trying to avoid getting stabbed in the head. So it's really, sometimes it's tough to execute some of these executions, but sometimes I get the job done, sometimes I don't. I really am enjoying Gears of War 4. I really can't wait for this game to drop. It's been a long time since Gears. It actually hasn't been that long. It's only been like 3 years since Judgment, I believe. But then again, who wants to play Judgment again, right? I can't stand playing Judgment. Man, they really just dropped the ball in that game. But Gears of War 4 looks like it's going back to its roots. So it's really competitive. I like it. I like the power weapons. The maps are solid. I feel like they need to improve upon the movement, but overall, I think it'll be a nice little game we're gonna have in our hands for Xbox One. So let me just in the comments down below about Gears of War 4's beta. Like, subscribe, more content to me on Gears of War and other games in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.